Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth, and if you're new, welcome. My sewing room is in a beautiful location this week, a place called June Lake in California, and here is my little portable sewing room. I'm going to use just minimal equipment today, just a sewing machine and all of these pre-cut pieces of fabric that were given to me quite a while ago. I can't remember who gave them to me, I'm sorry to say. They came with these pictures of how the quilt might be put together, which was helpful, but I think I'm going to change things up and I'm going to put my quilt together sort of with my pieces going this way, and here's another option to put the pieces together. That very full basket of scraps. I think this shape is called the chisel shape. Somebody helped me out on the community page a couple weeks ago. And like I said, these are all pre-cut. Somebody, I believe, drew that pattern on all of these fabrics. I can just barely see the pen mark on some of the pieces here, and I'm going to continue putting this quilt together. And it's a pretty straightforward quilt. Each piece is placed after the next. You sort of make an upside down V and continue adding pieces until you have the length of the quilt that you are aiming for. And since I'm using my older machine, I'm going to do some chain piecing. So I'll be working on 2 rows at a time. In that basket of fabric, there were quite a few sets of 4 that I'm able to put 4 pieces together to make this pattern for the quilt. And some of them did not have 4, some were just 2. So I will be substituting some that have similar colors, and maybe if my quilt grows big enough, I might even run out of those sets of 4 and I'll have to just use, one at a time, and the pattern will disappear at the edge of the quilt, but that's okay. Like this blue, really pretty blue, but there wasn't quite enough to put 4 of the same together. For the pattern that I'm putting together, I do, like I said, I need 4 pieces, but They're actually two pieces cut opposite directions, so this is the way I sew them together. I just move up the column of chisel pieces, and I keep adding one at a time. Quilt is a work in progress. I will not be completing it today. This is just a great project to bring on a trip. Everything was already cut out. All I had to do was bring the basket of fabric, my sewing machine, and a pair of scissors. And I'm not even pressing today. I don't think this quilt will require pressing quite yet. With only, two pieces at a time, I'm able to finger press. So this is a really easy quilt to put together while I'm traveling. And here are some of my favorite fabrics in the quilt so far. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.